Doing a 480 build for Ultra 4 for Nick Skinner. I'm going to start with a fully splined output shaft, cut it to length as needed for his transfer case. 300 ohm main shaft, 300 ohm input shaft, Extreme Automatics reverse manual valve body with angel braking valve body. Obviously, this is something we send out in every one of our rebuild kits. It's a heavy duty intermediate spring plate to replace the flimsy stock one that the 480s have that usually rubs the direct drum. Warranted the transmission for that years ago, so we've been making these for years. Spring seats with heavy duty return springs, and these springs are extremely heavy, so we don't have to use all 16 of them. We kind of we set up our return rate depending on how many springs we use. Heavy duty intermediate snap ring we put in every build we do here, even if it's a stock rebuild for just a heavy duty towing truck. All the clutches, high energy BorgWarner is what we typically like to use. I know that the market has conditioned people to believe they need some kind of fancy racing clutches. We've used these in excess of 3,500 horsepower at Turbo 400s. They're great clutches. You don't need a fancy clutch. Got regular steel plates for most of the clutch packs. Pump plate we use in every build we do here, even if it's just a heavy duty towing build. We've learned this really preserves the pumps on the 480. New rear band, new front band. There's nothing fancy. We've been doing Turbo 400s everybody has for decades. So a 350 pump bearing, gym kit, and we actually use a 400 case bushing in the back of the 480 to give us more material to index this bearing on. I know that Sunax has a kit now with an anti-walk bearing. There's no real advantage to that. The bushings don't walk out in a 480. That was a 400 problem, and a pretty rare 400 problem at that. New front pump body there. Billet Ford hub from Sunax. We actually get these from a couple different places. Our specific high flow filter setup that uses a brass screen 400 filter, and the parts we make to make that work with a new style factory pan. All new roller clutches and sprags. BorgWarner 34 limit sprag. Just a paper rubber kit, nothing fancy there. But basically this is the contents of what we start with, and a good core to build a unit for application like that. The full manual valve body does give us fixed line pressure, makes it simple. Lonnie at Extreme Automatics has designed that with help of Griner several years ago, and it's a nice piece, so we use it a lot on the, anytime somebody needs a reverse pattern, that's the only way to go. So basically that's it. We'll have a little more info on this when we get it put together. We'll do a little bit of some build videos with this transmission as the customer requested, and get some dyno video, and we'll put together probably a little video, a whole all together video to show it off a little bit.